Hello, it's Rebecca from Aunt Beck's Bakery, and today I'm going to show you how to do this sweet little cream color pink flower two-tier cake. I would consider this vintage piping, which is kind of my specialty. That's a lot of what you get on this channel is the vintage style piping. So I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to make this little cake. So if you like the video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and I will bring you more cake decorating videos. Hello. Okay, today we're going to make this really pretty cream, pink, and green colored cake. It's going to be mostly one color with little pink roses, and I think it's really, really pretty. I think you guys are going to like it. Very feminine. It's a two-tier, and this is what it looks like before I painted it. It looks like this. So it's a 4-inch and a 6-inch, and let me move this real quick. 4-inch, 6-inch. They're both 4 inches tall, and I spackled them and let them dry, sanded them down a bit, and glued them together. So you can kind of see the gap right there where they're glued together, stacked on top of each other. I glue them together with hot glue gun, and I always put a little stick excuse me, in the middle that looks like this, so that it's sure to stick and not separate during shipping. Okay, and so then after that you get this, and I painted this first. It's this nice pretty cream color. And I'm using a leaf tip. I'll leave the number in the description of the video. And I marked this one with 4 points, so it would get 4 swags. And this bottom tier gets 6 swags. Gonna want to go about halfway down the cake. And you're holding it so that you don't want to hold it like this. You want to hold it like this. I don't know if you can see the difference. You don't want to hold it like that. You want to hold it like this. Okay, so those are your swags. That's your leaf tip swags. And like on this, the bottom border, it's called a reverse shell. So I'll do it right here so you can see it. And this tip is a 1M. You go over and then under. Oh, actually it's under and then over, under, over, over, under, over, under. And the more you practice, the faster you're going to get. Okay, so that's called a reverse shell, and it's like they both have them, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, then I have a writer tip. This one is a number 5, and I'm gonna do a bead border in between the swags. It's just a soft little push. You don't want to push too hard. It should give you these rounded little bead looking, kind of looks like a pearl necklace. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a, let's see, this is the star tip, and I can't see the number, but I think, let me see, 32, I believe, that's 32. I'm gonna do a small shell border. Right above the reverse border. Okay, I'm going to do it again on the bottom. Like a little sprinkle got stuck in there. There you go, right there too. Got to have a reliable toothpick around at all times. Okay, I'm going to do another shell border here on this, the top of the 6-inch. This shell border is coming out a little white, like it doesn't have enough color, but it's always tricky to me. I feel like it's tricky when you add paint to your spackle that you're going to pipe with. You don't want to add too much or it gets very watery and you won't get all the ridges. But if you add too little, then it's not fully colored. So I might have to go back and paint that after it's dry, but that's fine. It'll just be a little touch up. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the top. It's this pretty cream color. Let me see. I always use house paint so it doesn't fade if it's sitting in a window. This one's called Ivory Lace. Some people buy these for window displays. And I don't want their cakes fading in the sunlight, so I use house paint. I get sample sizes and they last a long time. I also like the sample size because it has like a screw on top. So I'm going to do a shell border. Okay, and then now we're going to add some pretty little flowers. So I got this is a star tip. Star tip with some pink spackle inside. And I'm just going to do a little tiny rosette. And do 3 right there. This is actually a little soft, so I'm going to take some of this off. It's sticking out a little too far. The roses will sit in there a little bit better if I take some off. Just a little too much and a little too soft. Okay. So then it's 3 rosettes. in between each swag. Kind of seals up the little seam right there. On this one, on the top tier, I'm just going to do one. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna add some leaves, and I'm gonna add a few more. I think I'm gonna do one at the base right here, just tiny, right in the middle where the swag is. So it's gonna sit between the two borders. Okay, and I'm going to do the same down here. It's just a little circle. Okay, and then I have some green, and I actually do not have a tip in this bag. I just cut it like in a triangle shape. I just cut it in a triangle shape, and I didn't add a tip. So hopefully you can see that. Okay. And then I'm going to come along the side and do 2 leaves on the single rosettes. Okay, and then I'll go back and do it this way. Okay, so I'm just adding that second leaf. Hopefully, wait, am I blocking? Am I completely blocking what I'm doing with my arm? I might be. Let's do it this way. Okay. And on this one, I think I'm going to do 2. Okay. Just on the triple rows, it'll get 2. Okay, so that is it. What do you think? I really like this design. It's very feminine. The colors will dry lighter. They always go on a little bit darker and dry lighter. I just think it's really pretty. That's your 2-tier cream vintage style piping, and I hope you like that. I'll leave the all the tip numbers in the description, and if you have any questions, let me know. Always let me know if you have a question, because I get back to everybody. And please like this video if you like this design. I'll do more of these. And subscribe to this channel, please. And if you're just looking to buy a fig cake, you can visit me on Etsy at Aunt Beck's Bakery. I'll see you next time.